Alrighty, how's it hanging, fellas? I'm doing okay today. Doing okay. Ended up, Googling, how long I needed to, the mattress rest for before I could sleep on it. 8 hours, so... Yeah, yesterday I was always gonna have to sleep on the sofa, and that was always gonna be a bit of a nightmare. But, you know what I mean. At least I didn't have to last night. Sleep I got was pretty good. Feeling good about myself and everything. Made this banger ass Moroccan couscous recipe. Shit's good. Shit's good. Wait. But I mean, yeah, man. Jimmy Carter fucking died. R.I.P. Bozo. He's a weird one because like I think all U.S. presidents are going to hell just purely because of. I don't think there's ever been, like, a US president that hasn't been complicit in the killings of innocent civilians. If there has been, I mean, maybe they're in heaven. But Jimmy Carter was certainly not one of them. He was most certainly complicit in a bunch of deaths. But I mean, it's weird because I think in his personal life he was a good dude, but then that doesn't really make up for him being complicit in the slaughter of innocents, you know what I mean? Like, you can get a Nobel Peace Prize all you want, but like, at the end of the day, you still allowed the CIA to attempt many coups and kill innocent people. It's just like, you know what I mean? And he paved the way for Ronald Reagan, who was probably one of the worst people of all time. But I mean, I guess that's neither here nor there. So I mean, if you're upset that Jimmy Carter is dead, I mean, first off, why? He's been on 1 HP for like fucking 20 years at this point. People have been like one of the people who wrote his obituary has died. He died before Carter. Legitimately, one of the people who wrote Jimmy Carter's obituary it died before he did. You know what I mean? That's how fucking old this guy was. He's so fucking old, the people who wrote his obituary are dead. So it's, it doesn't shock me that he died. I think it was actually probably for the best. I don't imagine living at 100 can, on hospice care for like months on end can be particularly comfortable. But I mean, hey, what do I know? You know what I mean? But if you're upset that he died, if you think he was a good person, I get that. I just don't. I don't think he was a good person. I don't think any US president is a good person. I think if you're a US president, that almost necessitates you being a bad person, just purely because of the actions the US takes in the rest of the world. Rest in peace, or piss, Jimmy Carter. You died way too late. You should have died, like, much earlier. I mean, brother was 100. You know what I mean? That's way too old. Dude, did you see that shit? That should have 100% been... That should have 100% been a cat. God fucking damn it. What? God, are you serious? There we go. Well, we're done here. But I mean, that might just be my bias, thinking that Jimmy Carter wasn't a good person. I don't know. Because I mean, even amongst people in the circles that I roll in, who are not a fan of the US, not a fan of the government, even some of those people are like sad that Jimmy Carter is fucking dead. Which, I mean, again, I gotta say it. If you're upset that Jimmy Carter died, like, why? Brother was 100. He looked like a fucking prawn. He was shriveled and shit. That man, like, I can get being sad that, like, you know, he's no longer around, but, like, I feel like he probably wanted to die at a certain point. You know what I mean? A 100 is, like, very old. Too old to keep going. I mean, did you see that picture of him next to Joe Biden? Genuinely, it looked like some fucking, Hobbit shit. You know what I mean? Like there was a distortion in the camera lens that made him look like fucking genuinely only a foot tall. I mean, it was crazy. Yorp. Red Rum back from the dead. I hope one day they clone Jimmy Carter. I don't know why that's on my mind. I mean, I know why it's on my mind. I just don't know, like, why Jimmy Carter specifically. You know what I mean? Like, I've been looking at that fucking post from that guy who, like, from one of the 3,000 million guys who fucking breed bullies, like bully dogs on Instagram. I've been looking at like a post from one of those guys who's like, Red Rum, he's back from the dead. Yep, I cloned my dog. I cloned him twice, and it's been lodged in my brain, man. Lodged in there. I need to talk about it on stream.